And we begin with some poll-related news from poll-bound states where electioneering has picked up nearing second and third phase. Here's a report put forth by our election desk on day's election-related news.
Poll campaigns by leaders of various political parties hit top gear as the day approaches near the second and third phase of elections. India's Prime Minister was in Aligarh in the Indian state of Uttar Pradesh. Prime Minister sharpened his attack on opposition.
कांग्रेस के लोग कहेंगे कि आपके पास गांव में एक घर तो पहले से ही है। ये माओवादी सोच है, ये कम्युनिस्टों की सोच है। ऐसा करके कितने ही देशों को वो पहले बर्बाद कर चुके हैं। अब यही नीति ये कांग्रेस पार्टी और इंडिया अलायंस भारत में लागू करना चाहती है।
While senior BJP leader and Home Minister Amit Shah addressed a public meeting in Kanker in the Indian state of Chhattisgarh, Amit Shah reiterated his government's resolve to fight Naxalism.
जब तक नक्सलवाद है, मेरे आदिवासी भाई बहनों को तेंदुपत्ता के लिए खड़ नहीं देनी पड़ती। आदिवासी भाइयों बहनों के घर में बिजली नहीं पहुंचती, स्कूल नहीं है, राशन की दुकान नहीं है। मैं आज बचे कुछ जो है उनको भी कहता हूं, सरेंडर हो जाओ, आपको फिर से प्रस्तापित करेंगे।
While BJP President JP Nadda too was in the Indian state of Chhattisgarh, he addressed back-to-back multiple rallies at various locations in the state.
विधानसभा के अंदर पाकिस्तान जिंदाबाद के नारे लग गए और मल्लिकार्जुन खड़गे जो इंडियन नेशनल कांग्रेस के अध्यक्ष हैं, उनके प्रदेश से ये घटना घटती है, एक शब्द नहीं बोला जाता, एक शब्द नहीं बोला जाता।
In the southern part of the country, senior BJP leader and India's Minister of Commerce and Industry, Piyush Goyal, addressed a party workers' meeting in Sangareddy, organized in the Indian state of Telangana. Sharad Pawar, who leads the NCP, Sharad Chandra Pawar, addressed a campaign rally in Amravati for a Mahavikas Aghadi candidate in Amravati in the Indian state of Maharashtra. Opposition too has intensified its campaign. Congress President Mallikarjun Kharge addressed a rally in Channapatna in the Indian state of Karnataka.
जिसके पास बोलने के लिए कुछ मुद्दे नहीं हैं, तो ऐसी चीजें लाते हैं। अगर उनके पास उनके ठोस मुद्दे हैं, ठोस काम है, वो बता सकते हैं। जैसा कि हमने नरेगा का बताते हैं, फूड सिक्योरिटी का बताते हैं, कंपलसरी एजुकेशन का बताते हैं, आरटीए का बताते हैं और रूरल हेल्थ मिशन का बताते हैं। ये हमने किया है।
Congress leader Sachin Pilot also held a road show in Kerala.
We are in Kerala. There are 20 seats that go to polls. Last time we got 19 seats UDF. This time I'm absolutely confident that we'll get 20 or 20 seats and Rahul Gandhi ji will win Wayanad parliamentary seat by a bigger margin than he won last time.
The second of the 7-phase elections will take place on April 26th, while the third phase of polling is scheduled on May 7th. Fuzail Ahmed reports for DD India.
And now let's take a closer look at the political pulse of Kerala. The down south Kerala as the state braces for a significant showdown at the polls on April 26th. DD India Siddharth Bharadwaj has more.
Well, the state of Kerala will go to polls on April 26th. And the election fervour is certainly intensifying. I'm here in Trivandrum, one of the main constituencies here in the region, where majorly three political parties, BJP, Congress and CPI, will fight it out to win the hearts of the voters.
Kerala, the southern state known for its picturesque landscapes and vibrant culture, is gearing up for a pivotal political showdown. On April 26th, voters across the state will head to the polls in a single-phase election to determine the fate of 20 Lok Sabha seats. What sets this election apart is the intriguing dynamic among the three major political parties vying for supremacy. With each party presenting its vision for Kerala's future, the stakes have never been higher.
as the elections are nearby, I would really expect the government to do more initiatives for the development of women, especially. Though, there have been an improvement in the conditions of women, especially in Kerala. But I would like to see many laws and many regulations favoring women, especially women in workplaces.
However, amidst the political fervor, there's a notable shift in the electorate's mindset. Gone are the days of voting based solely on the party's allegiance. Today, Kerala's residents are demanding tangible solutions to their pressing concerns, signaling a desire for meaningful change.
So I am looking for a government who has the potential to provide incentives to remove the unemployment problem in India, because it is one of the major problems we face today.
As the sun beats down on the streets of Trivandrum, the capital city, citizens are determined to make their voices heard. With a newfound understanding of the importance of their vote, they recognized that each ballot cast holds the power to shape the future of their beloved state.
With the stage set for the electoral showdown in Kerala, the political landscape is certainly expected to change. The voters will cast their ballots on April 26, which will certainly decide the future of this state. With camera person Senthil Kumar, this is Siddharth Bharadwaj reporting for DD India in Trivandrum.
And as we're just days ahead of the second phase of elections, 5 seats in Bihar are also going to polls in this phase. All the seats in Bihar are from Simanchal region, which will witness a very tough political battle this time around. Here's a ground report from the Katihar Lok Sabha seat by DD India's Dubendu Mondal.
Some 350 kilometers away from the capital city of Patna in Bihar, the Simanchal region of Bihar, which consists of 5 seats, is going to the elections in the second phase of the general elections of 2024. The parliamentary seat of Katihar in this region is going to witness a tough contest between the Congress and the JDU, which is part of the NDA alliance. On Sunday, Union Home Minister Amit Shah and Bihar Chief Minister Nitish Kumar campaigned for the JDU candidate Dulal Chandra Goswami in Katihar. The campaign witnessed a massive participation from the people cheering for the BJP and Prime Minister Narendra Modi. The loud cheers from the crowds is perhaps a testament for the support the NDA candidate is gaining from this seat in Bihar.
सरकार का सुविधा सब मिला है, गैस मिला है और हम स्वनिधि योजना में जुटे हुए हैं, मोदी जी का लाभ मिला हुआ है, तीसरा लोन मिला हुआ है मोदी जी की तरफ से.
The schemes of the central government under Prime Minister Modi is garnering massive support amongst women voters of this region.
बहुत सारा चीज दिया है, राशन दिया है, बच्चे लोगों को पढ़ाई लिखाई का सब कुछ दिया है, साधन किया है नीतीश जी ने.
Even though the Congress and the RJD, part of the India alliance, is putting in their full might, the takers seem few. RJD's Tejasvi Yadav, along with senior leaders of the state Congress, was also seen campaigning in the region on Monday. The Katihar seat of Bihar, which has been a traditional seat of the Congress, and the Congress's Tariq Anwar winning multiple times from here, has been with the BJP for the last 2 terms. The battle here would be a tough one, as the 2019 results show the winning margin for the JDU candidate is through wafer-thin margin with just a little over 50,000 votes. Despite the issues of unemployment and several others that the people have been talking about in this region of Bihar in Katihar, it is the people that will decide who their parliamentarian would go to the Parliament of India from here in this region of Bihar in Katihar. With camera person Jagmohan, this is Dubendu Mondal from Katihar in Bihar for DD India.
And over in Tripura, Chief Minister Manik Saha, who is on campaign trail in the state, says that the central government has reserved 33% seats in the parliament and legislative assemblies across the country. He added that in Tripura also his government is making all efforts to give women their dues.
नहीं, महिला के लिए ऑलरेडी 33% तो अभी अब देखें वो कानून पास हो गया, तो 33% विधानसभा में भी होगा, पार्लियामेंट में भी होगा, और हमारे यहाँ 33% तो ऑलरेडी नौकरी में ऑलरेडी डिक्लेयर ही है. और सिर्फ वो भी नहीं है, आप देखें यहाँ पर हम लोग का स्टॉल, अगर गवर्नमेंट स्टॉल होगा तो उसमें 50% महिला को लेके देना है.
In other news, India's President Draupadi Murmu on Monday presented the Padma Awards, the highest civilian award, at the civil investiture ceremony at Rashtrapati Bhavan in national capital New Delhi. President Murmu conferred Padma Vibhushan to former Vice President Shri M. Venkaiah Naidu and founder of Sulabh International Bindeshwar Pathak. Also, amongst others, actor Mithun Chakrabarti, singer Usha Uthup, former Uttar Pradesh Governor Ram Naik and industrialist Sitaram Jindal were also conferred with the Padma Bhushan Award. Vice President Jagdeep Dhankar, Prime Minister Modi and among others were also present at the function. Recipient of the Padma Bhushan Award, Mithun Chakrabarti, expressed gratitude over receiving this coveted honour.
खुशी बहुत है इस बात की क्योंकि जो चीज़ ना मांगने से मिले ना उसकी पाने की खुशी और ही है। मैंने कभी भी ज़िंदगी में अपने लिए किसी से कुछ नहीं मांगा, जो भी मांगा दूसरों के लिए। वेरी हैप्पी बिकॉज इतना सम्मान, इतनी इज्जत जब किसी को भी मिले, हैप्पीएस्ट मोमेंट।
And still to come on DD India News Hour coming up next. In Maldives, the People's National Congress or the PNC secures landslide win in the parliamentary polls. And intense heat wave impacts the world at large. And in the latest QS World University rankings, Indian universities make significant progress and total 69 Indian institutions feature in top 500 list.
Voice of a rising aspirational world. Stories of challenges, struggles and accomplishment. A world battling conflict, hunger and poverty. Embracing growth, development, science and technology. A voice of progress, a voice of unity. Watch Voice of the Global South with me, Akshay Dongre, only on DD India.
Hype versus facts. In-depth news and analysis with experts who will help you decide why this election matters. DD India is the main election headquarters with numbers most accurate, data most reliable, and viewership across the platforms. Stay tuned to the Great Indian Election only on weekdays at 8:30 p.m. IST and 1500 hours GMT.
You're watching DD India News Hour. I'm Sakal Bhatt. Let's go back to our team of reporters, DD India reporters, crisscrossing the nation and getting us live inputs as far as those states which are going to polls in the second and third phase. I'm quickly going to introduce my team out there in the field. Marklin joining us from West Bengal in India, and from down south Kerala, Siddharth Bharadwaj, and from Tripura, northeast India is Deepika. Deepika, coming to you first. Now, very quickly, we saw your report and the conversation you've had with the Chief Minister. So, in Tripura, I believe it's as a linear fight between the CPM and BJP obviously trying to outclass or challenge CPM's dominance. But these polls are essential and the issues that are in the fray largely should be national in nature. What more are you picking up? How's the contest looking like?
Indeed, this is a contest between BJP and CPIM. But today, when we had a word with the Chief Minister, Dr. Manik Saha of Tripura, he said that he's got a strength of the PFTI party, the Tripura Mota party, as well as the BJP. So all the three parties are really ahead of the CPIM, and he says that CPIM is no challenge to BJP at all. And when we went to the ground, we went inside the Tripura East district, and we had a conversation with the people of indigenous level over there, and we also had a detailed conversation with the indigenous women over there. What they want is, because it is important to understand what exactly do they want apart from development. So many of them said that they really want better healthcare facilities. They want English medium students, because English is the trend, as they say, for their kids. And they also want proper roads, proper infrastructure. We also had a word with the vendors, the tea side vendor, which is led by women over there. And the women said that most of the women are single mothers and they really need better infrastructure facilities. And indeed, every time when the elections are there, they do go to vote, they do go to the polling and make sure that what they expect is fulfilled by the government. And when we talk about this, that what is being fulfilled, what is being expected, we had a word with the other citizens also in other districts of Tripura East, and they say that the development has started taking place in the last 5 years. This is what the citizens have to say. And they also say that the past 5 years have shown some sort of hope for them, and this is all the more reason that Tripura West saw a very good turnout of voters, which was crossing 80%. When we talked about we talked to Election Commission of India about this, ECI also said that Tripura East is also similarly expected to expect greater results because of this.
Okay, very quickly now, BJP clearly has an advantage, Deepika, as far as the backing of the strong regional outfit is concerned, Tripura Motha.
Indeed, because the main demand of Tripura Motha is to give identity, is to give script, and is to give language their rights under Article 2 and 3 of the government. This is what Pradyot Barma, the leader of the Tripura Motha party, has demanded. And he said clearly that he is not against the Congress party, but when he saw the commitment from the BJP government coming towards the security of the indigenous people, he was driven by the idea, and this is how he gave his support to the BJP government. So Tripura Motha is the leading party here, the largest party here, which has given its clear support to BJP, and that is why they are the edge above here.
All right, you have some busy days lined up as the state goes to polls in the second phase. Deepika, many thanks for joining us from there. And shifting focus to Kerala down south, Siddharth, my colleague. Siddharth, thank you for joining. Now, traditionally, when we talk about Kerala, it's always a linear contest between the Congress-led UDF and LDF. But this time around, eyes are clearly set upon BJP, which is going all guns blazing to open its account in the state from where you're reporting, God's own country, beautiful Kerala.
Yeah. Definitely beautiful Kerala, God's own country. And first of all, a very good evening to you, Sakal, from Trivandrum, where I'm standing right now. And it's absolutely wrong to say that now the competition is just between the UDF and the LDF. BJP is coming into the fray and is going all guns blazing, like you said. Rajiv Chandrasekhar is the person who's also Union Minister at the center right now, contesting from the BJP and giving high hopes to the BJP that BJP this time around can open their account in the region. So it's not just UDF versus LDF this time around. It's a three-way contest. It's a triangular competition between all the three, between the two groups and the BJP. Earlier in the day, I had a word with Dr. Shashi Tharoor, who's been winning from this seat since 2009. And he was saying that he's confident that Congress will win. But people here have different opinions. 50% of them are happy that the government is working right, but 50% of them, rest of them, they are saying that they want to see a different face. This time around, they want to see a different candidate. And in fact, they were of this opinion that Congress should have given ticket to someone else. They have their different problems. The pressing concerns here in the region remains in some areas of drainage and of water scarcity, which they think that the new government will resolve. So they are very hopeful of these elections, as these elections are very interesting here in Kerala. They are not monotonous this time around. BJP can get an outbreak. There are many chances and a golden opportunity, because people are actually believing, they're actually believing the BJP.
Yes.
And
let's
the political
leave that
landscape is very much expected to be changed.
Yeah, let's leave that decision for the electorate to finally decide the fate of their state. But the 20 parliamentary seats that are going to go to polls on 26th of April, Siddharth, particularly Wayanad seat and some other seats are expected to witness a very fierce battle, especially Wayanad and high-profile seats like that. What are you picking up from these constituencies? Siddharth, can you get me? Siddharth, can you hear us? We'll try and go back to Siddharth in a bit. Meanwhile, let's quickly shift our focus to West Bengal, the eastern state where Mark is joining us. Mark is joining us, and Mark, West Bengal's electorate. Can we go to Mark, please, and then we can try and go back to Siddharth also. So, West Bengal's electoral landscape, Mark, you've traversed part of some regions out there, has gone through a very tremendous sort of transformation, politically speaking, over the past decade, with BJP in particular gaining foothold in regions, including the north and the constituencies which lie near the border areas with high tribal population. So, it's going to be a very, very interesting contest with BJP daring Mamata Banerjee's bastion.
Yes, indeed, Sakal. In fact, the three seats that are going to polls on the 26th are Balurghat, Raiganj and Darjeeling, and all three have sitting BJP MPs, though, of course, the one in Raiganj, where I'm currently stationed, the candidate is not the sitting MP, but a gentleman called Karthik Paul, who has replaced the sitting MP. But otherwise, the BJP has won all these three seats, and they are hoping to regain the seats in this election. But let me tell you that I've spoken to a lot of people, and they believe that this is going to be a fierce contest. It's going to be a close contest, and whoever wins is going to win with a smaller margin than expectations are. That's basically the mood right here.
Yes, yes. Mark, I believe as you are reporting live, there's electioneering that's already underway there.